It is time for Lime Crime to make you feel so fine. Round of applause for most cheesiest intro ever. Alright, let's get down to business. You can do whatever foundation you prefer, but I already have that done, so we're going to move on to brows. I'm using brow powder. I think this adds for a more natural look. I'm just elongating my eyebrow. For some reason it's bald, so I'm just filling in the very blank spaces of it. And it's really up to you if you feel the need to add more to your brows, I guess. But I just like to follow the natural shape and fill in where it's sparse. Don't forget to clean up your brows if you got a little messy. He heard me talking to myself and started to freak out. I love this palette. We're going to take the shade Aurora next, and we're going to use this to highlight. This is beautiful. When the light hits it, it just turns all these different shades of pretty. And unfortunately, since my camera has poopy quality, you can just take my word for it. Okay. We're going to take the shade Divine, which is a muted gray, but more brown. It has very gray brown undertones in it. And we're going to deposit most of the color on the very outer portion of the crease and use the rest of the product to blend in. And then with whatever's left on the brush, go ahead and blend that into the shade Aurora. Then using a fluffy brush, go ahead and blend all that out. Moving on to my personal favorite shade in the palette, the shade Muse. This is a beautiful matte cranberry wine color, and it's just, the shade is so pretty. And look, that's the pigment when it's wiped off. That's nuts. Then we're going to take that shade on a small precision brush. This is exactly like the Sigma E36. It's from a Lorac palette a long time ago, but it's literally the same one. So we're going to take that into the crease, careful not to exceed the crease shade. We just want it to blend in together, creating a new gray cranberry shade. And then we're going to blend out again. Don't forget to blend out after every step. This makes for a much better look. We're going to take the shade Venus in Icon. We're going to use the small Real Techniques brush and put this on the outer V, smudging this into the crease and along the lash line, going in about halfway, and then go in as many times as you need to get the color you desire. Finally, with the shade Venus, take that same brush and just kind of stamp it and dab it right in the middle, and it's going to give you just that nice itty bitty pop of color. Then give yourself a badass wing. Don't get too badass though, because then you have to clean it up. Then you want to give your eyelashes a good curl. A thin coat of mascara. And now the best part, time for falsies. Today I'm using the Demi-Whispies lashes from Ardell. They're just nice and voluminous and give you that nice flick on the end because they're wispy and bigger on the end, so it gives you that nice cat eye effect. They're just beautiful. And don't forget to go and cover your eyelash band because nobody likes seeing the nasty glue when you look down. With a small precision brush, go in with the shade Muse, and we're just going to buff that into the lower lash line, smoking it out. Then with any clean smudging brush, go in with the shade Divine, and we're just going to buff that out, making it look seamless. Then add some mascara to your lower lashes. Okay, moving on to face, we're going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit with the lightest shade on a fluffy angled blush brush. Okay, it's just a general rule of thumb to contour in the middle part of your ear where your tragus is and stop at the highest point of your cheek. Otherwise, you will look like a straight clown. You don't want to blend down either because then that defeats the whole purpose. Also, I like to use the side of the brush to do this step because I think it makes for more of a precise line, and I like the way it blends it too. And grab a little more product, and you really want to push that into your hairline because you don't want that halo of whiteness between your contour and your hairline. Instead of using the side of the brush, go ahead and use the full face of the brush to do the temples and your forehead. This is going to blend the product out better than using the side of the brush for the actual contour. And go ahead and do that on the jawline as well. Now for blush, I'm using the shade APlum from Lancôme. I'm putting this more towards the back of my face again because I like the way this looks blended into the bronzer instead of on the apples of the cheeks, and this lifts the cheeks a little bit. Moving on to highlighter, I'm taking the shade Sand from the Lorac Mega Pro, but you can use any gold highlight, whichever you prefer. Literally any champagne gold eyeshadow will work for this, and you just put this on the highest points of your face. Lastly, for lips, I'm taking the NYX Soft Cream. Hold on, I have to check what that is. Okay, I found it. It's the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Canis. Okay guys, I think that completes this glamorous lime crime look. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.